Good afternoon from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are here today because it's been a little bit of time since we've been to Universal. I heard that some of the stores around City Walk are closing, so I wanted to check that out. Also, school started for some schools, so I'm interested to see what the crowd levels are like. And I think that we might be able to get a Wimpy's burger, maybe, which is something very much like green eggs and ham that is never open. I saw that it was open maybe kind of like seasonally. We're gonna go over and find out. Also, Popeyes and Bluto's open back up, so we should be able to get a closer look at the Jurassic Park construction. A lot of stuff to see. Let's go. Oh yeah, and the holidays are over, so I'm interested to see what they're taking down. Maybe the tree's gone? We'll find out. So let's go into Universal Orlando, see what we can see. Oh, before we go inside, I did want to show you guys, I'm wearing some of our merch, and right now, as of the publishing of this video, there is a 20% off sale going on. So put a link in the description down to TheTimTracker.com/shop. Should be able to get 20% off on all of our merch. Get yourself a nice home t-shirt like this. So admittedly, it is way less busy than I expected it to be here. That's good. After looking at the wait times before I left the house though, I thought it was gonna be like intense. It's definitely not. It looks good. So here it is. This store is closed right here. Fresh produce out in City Walk. Just to give you guys some wayfinding points, here's Fossil, and there's Cowfish and Red Oven, and we actually came in from there. That's the way to the parking garage. Fossil's having a big sale right now too. I don't know if that means anything, but fresh produce definitely closed. Wonder what they're gonna replace it with. I always like how quickly they turn things around. So take for instance, you guys remember when we showed all the truss work and lighting stuff for the Eve celebration, all gone, but they do still have some Christmas lights up, like around this tree in front of Big Fire. And then a couple of the places still have like wreaths and stuff. Okay, after a little bit of investigating, it looks like it makes sense because this one's got Christmas ornaments and stockings for sale, so that's why it's still decorated like Christmas. But everything else, the other booths, take for instance this one with sunglasses, not decorated for Christmas. Also, this is a water feature that is turned off right now because it's a little bit cooler out. As you guys can see, I am wearing jeans, a little bit colder. First stop, Islands of Adventure. We're gonna let the adventure begin. Oh, they have a line specifically for annual pass holders, so I get to avoid, I know it's very short lines, but there's a couple of lines here. Nobody in line for the annual pass holder one. Let's do it. Still Christmas here inside of Islands of Adventure. I really like the decorations over here in the photography store. They're very nice. So as soon as we get to the T here, we're gonna make a left and head towards Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges, because that's where Wimpy's is. And if we can't eat at Wimpy's, at least we can look at the Jurassic Park construction. King Julian's out here meeting and greeting. How's it going, King Julian? You doing okay? You all recuperated after the holidays? I saw you were in the parade. You did great. You're doing good. Oh yeah, you did. You like to move it. It was perfect. Well, very cool. It was great to see you. Can I have a high five? Nice. King Julian was meeting and greeting underneath this awning over here, right next to Hulk. So I guess right next to this part of Hulk. The entrance to Hulk is kind of way over there, but Hulk does go over top of the lagoon right here. I thought for sure it was going to shoot out right then. Here it comes. Bah! Whoa. I like how Cyclops is just kind of standing here in the middle of the crowd. That's the best. Does nobody know who Cyclops is? Why is nobody going up and meeting and greeting Cyclops? When I was looking at the wait times earlier today before I left the house, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be like intense today. Look at this. Spider-Man is only a 25-minute wait, and there's a single rider's line, so that's where I'm headed.
Did you see that? The spider signal! Yes, of course. Hey, what's going on? What was that? You're in for it. Yeah. You do. Hang on, I'm letting you down from here. No! Guess that wraps things up. You guys did all right.
Holy cow, I was on and off that ride in like 5 minutes. That was amazing. Like, walked right on, got off, now I'm here. Great. All right, now we're headed into Toon Lagoon. Gonna head towards Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges. Not gonna ride it though. I'm wearing jeans. Don't want to get wet today. Here we are over at Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges. We're turning to our right to go to Wimpy's. Oh, I'm excited for this. Never eaten here. This has never been open anytime I've ever been here. It's the second time this has happened to me. That's the way it was with green eggs and ham. That's the way it is with Wimpy's. All right, let's see what's on the menu here. Which one do I get? Oh, you got a vegan burger? I'm gonna get a Dole Whip here. That's exciting. A snowman cookie? Oh man, I'm gonna get this Wellington cheeseburger and then maybe that snowman cookie. Sounds good. You can also get a side of curly fries, side of chips, some drinks, and a couple of beers here. What's that other one there? White Claw. You can get White Claw here. That's interesting. Well, they didn't have the snowman cookie, but I got my food, and I'm heading back behind me ship Olive, because I think there are a few spots that we could sit and eat back there by the water. There's only 2 people on this boat. Oh no. The only 2 people on the boat. Look at that. All right, so here's a look at my food. I got the Dole Whip, but I got it mixed. I got pineapple soft serve and vanilla soft serve mixed together. And this is the Wellington burger. It's just like a regular cheeseburger with pickles, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. And I think it's got mustard and ketchup. Oh, and onion. No mustard and ketchup, just mayonnaise on there. All right, it's a pretty good look. Oh no, I just stuck my hand right in the Dole Whip. And then the curly fries, as I was walking over here to find a spot to sit, I had some of these curly fries. They taste exactly like Arby's curly fries. Delicious. All right, let's give this burger a try. It is a pretty like hunkin' burger, which is good. I like big burgers. So here we go. Okay, so the patties were just like frozen theme park patties. Nothing too intense there. The mayonnaise, it's like a spicy mayonnaise. That's good. Super fresh pickles, cheddar cheese, fresh lettuce, fresh onions. It's good. It is a basic burger, but it's a good basic burger. And I feel like the bun is a little bit like different than you would normally get at a theme park. It's a little bit higher quality because of the sesame seeds and stuff like that. As far as quick service theme park burgers, I think this is one of my favorites, which is good. It's not like a cowfish burger where it's top of the line, but it is a good burger. I would eat it again. I like it. Now I did want to say, when I say spicy mayonnaise, like horseradish spicy. It's like a wasabi mayonnaise or something like that. That's good. I am satisfied with this burger. Wow. How about that? I just had one of the most interesting things that's ever happened to me at a theme park happen. I was sitting over here eating my burger, filming myself. Guy came over and was like, hey, what do you think is happening over there? I was like, oh, I think they're building a roller coaster. He's like, why? And I told him because of the pylons. And then he's like, oh, who are you taking photos for? And I was like, oh, just for myself. He's like, oh, I thought you were doing it for the park. And then he launched into this story. It started out with him talking about how Atlanta produces more films than Hollywood. And then it went on to talk about how Walt Disney did the animatronic Lincoln for the World's Fair. And then he was leaking hydraulic fluid and they wanted to do the Gettysburg Address, not the assassination. And then he launched into something about Gettysburg. And then he went off on studios in Hollywood. And then he ended up on Desilu. And then he finally talked about how when Lucille Ball and Desi got divorced, she gave him a choice of either 20 million or the studio, and he took 20 million and the studio's gone, so he got the best deal out of it. And that was the end of his story. He said, well, anyways, thank you, you have a good day, and then walked away. It was awesome. It was a great story, but it was really interesting to hear everything that he had to say. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm glad he stopped over here and talked to me, because it's like, I'm out here by myself, there's nobody else around. And that guy just kind of came over and started talking to me. It was great. As a side note, I did spill some of the mayonnaise on my shirt. So if you see me today, I got mayonnaise on my shirt. Sorry. The only bad news is that my Dole Whip is all melted. Still just as tasty though. I guess my biggest question at this point is, why is Wimpy's closed all the time? That was a good burger. Those were good French fries. That was a good Dole Whip. I feel like people should eat there. It was delicious. Looking back on the menu, it's just saying that is mayo ketchup, but it definitely had some spice to it. All right, let's head back to Me Ship the Olive, have a look over the Jurassic Park construction. Not a whole lot to see from up here. I think we'll get a better view from down low. Also, there's not much to see at the moment. Kind of like a bunch of pipes and a bunch of dirt. Oh yeah, those are definitely roller coaster pylons. right there. We're definitely going to be getting a roller coaster over here. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or if the camera will stay focused out here, but that right there looks like it's going to be the station, possibly. Either that or a show building. So this is about as close as we can get to the construction site. I don't know, what do you guys think this is going to be? Right here. That's a strange looking concrete form of some form. We got some other concrete forms over here. Very interesting. I can't wait till this starts to take shape more and more. It's gonna be awesome to watch this turn into something. I'm gonna say roller coaster, but I can't wait. Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fun. All right, let's head over to Universal Studios. Right there, you can see Rip Ride Rocket, and we'll see what we can see over there as far as anything new or if they still have Christmas stuff up. Oh, before we head over there, now that I've got this lens on this camera, I wanted to show you guys all those little buoys that they had out in the middle of the water that I was talking about last time. I don't know what they're for. There's definitely a lot of them all over the place. Oh, before we head out of here, I did want to say, if you guys are looking for a good family portrait, down here behind me, Ship the Olive, you'll get a nice background with the Hulk back there. If you time it just right, you'll get the Hulk going around the loops. Just as a little tip for you guys, if you come to Universal Orlando and you go back behind me, Ship the Olive, the pathways don't really go anywhere. So all these people that are walking back here, they're just gonna turn around and come back out. Unless they wanted to sit down by the water and eat like I did, but other than that, you'll see them go in and then they'll go out. While I was down there, I saw so many groups of people doing this. On the way out, I passed by the gift shop and I noticed all of these sweatshirts for the different houses of Hogwarts. And both Jen and I are Ravenclaw. What do you guys think Jackson will be? I bet you he'll be a Hufflepuff. I do have to admit, the weather is perfect. The sky looks amazing. This is a nice day here in Orlando. These are the days that we live here for. So like I've said so many times, the best entrance into Universal Studios is back here by Blue Man Group. It's not always open, but it is always worth the check. Because look at this. There's nobody out here. When I was coming in from this direction, I was like, oh, look at how few people are in the park. And then I turned and I looked down this direction. Still not very many people, but there was like a large group of people back there by Music Plaza. There's no events or concerts or anything happening anytime soon, so everybody's taking advantage of the wide open spaces and the good weather out here at Music Plaza, relaxing on the lawn. So there are no more holiday offerings here at Universal Studios, but Christmas decorations are still up all around the park. I wonder when they start to take them down. Maybe this week sometime, maybe next week? Now here's the biggest question. Is the squirrel still popping out now that the holidays are over? So every year during Christmas, there's this little squirrel that pops his head out of a hole somewhere in the Christmas tree. This year, his hole is right there, but I don't know if he's popping out anymore. Kind of looks like they've started taking some of the decorations off, as a matter of fact. So I've never been to New York during the Christmas. Do they do this? Do they decorate buildings like this? Because if so, New York sounds magical. Ooh, there are a lot of seagulls flying around out here. Somebody's gonna get some food taken or somebody's gonna get pooped on. Here's something interesting that I just noticed. This Starbucks sign has like foam protectors on it. I'm guessing that's for the balloons from the holiday parade featuring Macy's. Because maybe they blew into this one time and it's a little bit sharp, or they just did that just in case. Oh yeah, they're on this side too. That's interesting. Oh yeah, there's another one right there. Ah, they've been protecting these balloons the entire season. I wonder if something happened, or if that's just from years past experience. This whole run must be super treacherous for those balloons during the holiday season, because there are foam protectors everywhere. As we make it over here by Mel's Dine-In, which is directly behind me, they're setting up a stage over here. I think that that's probably for Rock the Universe. I'm gonna go with Rock the Universe. I think my pass gets express after 4, so I'm gonna go try to ride E.T. All right, we're doing it. We're riding E.T.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the E.T. adventure.
They got E.T. They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off.
Put them right there. Whoa!
Got him. At the bottom of the hill.
Right there, 4 Roger, 605, clear out, there's 4 no lock to number 3.
Hey, stop! They're getting away! Look, they're flying!
E.T. Go to deep. Hurry. Welcome home. You are
Saved our planet! Celebrate with us! Santa, Brady, Carolyn, Ryan,
Say my name. Oh, check out this hoodie. $60. I like it. It's like a nice retro hoodie. But you guys know what? There's only one thing to do after riding ET. That's to eat some Reese's Pieces. Whoa, you can get a king-size pack. That's it. That's all you can. I thought that the rest of these were Reese's Pieces, but they're not. Just this one gigantic bag. Don't mind if I do. Also, yes, Astronaut Ice Cream. Oh, and this has Reese's Pieces inside of it. How much is this? That's kind of fun. Doesn't say how much it is. I wonder how much. What's with theme parks and not putting prices on things? I feel like I got a really good deal. This was only $2.60 after my discount. I feel like that's less than at the grocery store. I made it to this side of the street just in time, as you can see, just on the other side of the gate. Superstar Parade's getting ready to kick off any moment now. So if I was on the other side, I would have been caught waiting for the parade. Oh, Beetlejuice is just out here, meeting and greeting people just before the parade. You guys want to see something interesting about today? Look at how few people are waiting for the parade. Now look at the wait time for Hagrid's. 120 minutes. Holy cow. I guess everybody's in line for Hagrid's and not watching the parade. Oh look, it's the perfect trifle. I wonder if it's got peas and ground beef in it. So they are still working on turning the 5 and Dime into the gift shop for the Born Stuntacular. Still no updates on the Born Stuntacular, and we still got coming spring 2020, soon spring 2020. Soon. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Universal Orlando to just kind of have a look around. We saw a lot of stuff. We got to ride ET, probably the best part of the day. We got to see all kinds of stuff. We got to see a lot of construction going on. We tried a Wimpy's burger. Got to try a Dole Whip mixed with some vanilla soft serve. Delicious. I'm really surprised Wimpy's is not open more often. It was a decent burger. I think it should be open year round. I pledge that if Wimpy's is open year round, I will eat there more often. All in all, a fantastic trip out to Universal Orlando. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Holly.
And now it's time to pay the price.